I've crocheted that are like spring and summery. But first I thought I'd show you this necklace I made because I haven't gotten to wear it yet really. And I think it's cute. It has these little beads on the ends and here, and I made it so that like I could wear it with the bow in the back. Like that was the intention for if I'm wearing like something backless, so it doesn't really work for this, and then it would just be like a little choker in the front. But yeah, I'm wearing it like this today, or you could like wear it to the side depending on what your neckline situation is. But yeah, so I don't have that much to show you. I'm gonna start off with hats. This first one is a pattern you can buy. I can link it or put it on the screen. It's actually like too small for my head, to be honest. Oh, it looks really rough with the bangs. But it was fun to make and taught me a new technique. But yeah, if you don't have like a teeny tiny head, I would maybe add another increased row or something than what she says. Then I have this hat that I made so long ago. It's a bit funky shaped when it's not on a head, but it's cute for like a springy hat. Again, I don't know if bangs are the move with this sort of stuff, but I kind of want to make another in a thinner yarn because this is like an 8 like weight yarn or whatever, and this is an 8/4 like yarn. I just feel like this looks more professional, if you will. This is just Hobby Friends yarn, and this is, I don't know, that like Sweet brand or something like that. I don't recommend this for wearables at all. Pretty much all my yarn, the rest is Hobby cotton. So then I guess I'll do this in like chronological order. I made these last summer, these little striped crochet shorts. This is still like one of the things I'm most proud of making. I think they're so cute. I did make them like a little tight, but then I had to like make the waist big enough to go over my butt, obviously. And so I also have a string that needs to be moved in, but I crocheted in an elastic waist, so they do fit low rise and everything. That's how I wanted them. But yeah, I love these colors. Oh, this one. I think that's such a cute pattern because I don't want to do just like a regular stripe, if you will. There's a theme color wise here, by the way. So then I made this top last summer too for Lollapalooza. It's literally just 2 bra cups, and then I did triple crochet on the bottom, and then it's completely backless. So these look cute together actually. Both of those are free-handed. This next item is also free-handed. It's just, I had this leftover yarn from a shirt that I made for my boyfriend, which I'll insert a photo or something of because it's a good spring summer project idea. And so I had leftover yarn, and so I made this top for myself. And again, I just freehanded it, and then the back is all the mesh stitch. I started off doing like a tiny little mesh stitch at the bottom, if you can see, and I was like, that is not whole enough. So then I did 3 chains and a triple crochet, 3 chains triple crochet, so it was a bigger hole. And then I just did double crochet for this part, and I also made it larger to fit over my chest again. And then the straps I just kind of did randomly, and then I just seamed it on the sides. So nothing crazy. It was a pretty quick project since it's like a mesh stitch. So the only thing, I want to make this in another color because this is so close to my skin color. Like I need a tan to wear it. This next one is a recent make. It's a bit scrunched up, I'm sorry. It's a bikini. I did use a pattern for this one. It smells like sunscreen because I actually did wear this when I went to Key West, and it has some little strings poking out, but that's okay. So here it is. I put little wooden beads, and then it has like a little mesh trim, and then the string is also adjustable, which is really nice. I would not actually recommend, the top was fine wet, except that I do think when it gets wet that it kind of stretches, like the straps, so kind of more like for sitting around. Here's the bottoms. This was like really fun to make because I've never made something like this. And then I also, yeah, elasticated again, like a little mesh stitch around the edge, which I think is super cute. And then for that bikini, I bought yarn in the same color but a different material. So this is like the seaside, something like that is the name of the yarn on Hobby, but it's like a linen, cotton, and viscose blend. So it's a really nice drape. And I made matching shorts, and they were absolutely horrendous. So I took them apart and I made the Loopy Studios dress because she just released the pattern for it, and I had been loving that dress ever since she posted a video of it. Mine is super short, but that's what I wanted because I wanted to kind of just wear like little bloomers underneath it. I think it'll be really cute. This was very fun to make. I love the construction of it. I just did like a 3 length wide stitch sort of strap that connects like underneath here. I still have to weave in all the ends because, like I said, I just finished it. And then yeah, I just did change my hook size for the bottom part, so it has a nice little ruffle. Super fun. Definitely recommend making this. I've seen some other people's and they like change color and stuff too, which is really cute. And now I'm going to show some things that I'm like currently working on. So I've been working on this for a while because I just haven't touched it in so long. But basically my idea, which maybe I can like insert a little sketch of it, is to make a dress that's like backless and has like long sleeves that are a little more of a bell shape, and then like high neck. But then I also saw a dress that was like similar vibe to what I'm going for, but like a this necklace. So maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Obviously I'm not that far. Or if I get really tired, I might just keep it as a skirt, because basically it's a skirt right now. And again, this is the Hobby Friends 8-4. And I'm just doing 3 rows of a mesh stitch. I have a lot of mesh stitch things going on here. And then 1 row double crochet, and then back again. So it's not like super holy, but pretty holy. I really like it. I think it looks very professional so far. But I think I'm getting to the point where I need to stop working around and just start working on the front piece. So I have to like actually think more about like what I'm doing, which is so annoying. Like you just want to keep going over and over and over. Then I started working, I wanted to make another bikini after I made that first one, but I wanted to do one where it's like the triangle is this way, like, and then like you tie it in the center. And so I made my triangles, and then I made like a back panel to seam them together, and this just like fully was not big enough on its own to cover my boob, so I've added a little ruffle bit. Let me see if I can show you. So like this is the vibe right now, and then I'm gonna have a tie in the center, and then little sleeves. I couldn't decide between a halter, but my boyfriend was like, no, you should just do like that, and I agree. And then I want to do like a contrast trim. My boyfriend said hot pink, but I kind of just want to do an off-white. Like I feel like that's more wearable around the whole edge, and like the trim, and then the ties would be that color too. So basically now it's a top and not a bikini at all, but like I think it's cute, and it's very different from my other brown top, at least like the construction of it. So that's like me just making up as I go. And then I had this yellow yarn that's just like, this is all I have of it, so I can't really do anything too big. So I started doing Loopy Studios little bonnet, and this is supposedly supposed to be big enough for my head already. As you can see, it's not, so I think I'm just gonna have to keep going until it is. I don't know if I'm using the same hook size as she is, so I don't know if I'm just like have way too much tension or what, but I really love this pattern. I think it's so cute, and I think this yellow is so pretty, and this might be better with bangs also, because it's not gonna like smash down my bangs. Yeah, I think I'm just done, actually. It's basically, no, it's too big to be a yarmulke too, isn't it? It's its own thing. Oh, it's like, it could be like one of those medieval hair bun things. So yeah, that is what I have made for spring/summer and what I'm currently working on. I have some more ideas, like I want to make another pair of shorts, but I kind of want to try knitting them, because I did teach myself how to knit over winter break, and so far I've only made a scarf and 2 bonnets, so I kind of want to try doing an actual wearable instead of just like an accessory, or also trying like to knit like a tank top, because that's not like as much as like knitting a full-on sweater as like a first like big project. Trying to think of what else. I want to make like a bandana. I already have something saved for that. I could like insert a photo maybe. I don't know how to do that. I keep saying it, but we'll see if I know how to do that. I don't know. Oh, I do want to start making like little stuffed animals and stuff. I have some patterns saved. That's not like spring or summer, but I think it would be like a good spring or summer activity. So I'm just excited for school to get out so that I have more time to be creative, because also like all my beading stuff is at home. I just have like more supplies at home, but all my yarn is here basically. Let me show you my yarn bag actually. This is my yarn bag. It says Cat's Yarn. It was a gift from my boyfriend's parents for Christmas. It's from Land's End. So I just have all my yarn in it and projects that have been given up on. So they also gifted it with some yarn that I made into a knit bonnet, and it's so cute. They also gave this yarn in here, which is really pretty. I don't know what I'll do with it. Maybe a hat or something. So it's like really pretty with my hair, I feel like. So yeah, maybe a hat. But, and then it zips. This would also be really great for traveling. So, but yeah, that is everything I have to show. If you see this video, let me know what type of content you like to see, because I keep wanting to make videos, but I don't know what to do. I like to crochet, obviously. I'm an architecture student, so maybe content on that would be interesting. I like to work out, I like to cook and bake. I like to yap, I like fashion. Like, there's so much I could be posting about. I just need to start posting it, I guess. So yeah, I think I'm honestly gonna post this with like out editing out anything, maybe just adding in little photos or font or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're having a lovely start to spring. Even though it's mid-April, it seems like spring is only just now starting, at least here in New York. So, bye!